everyone's. We're back at it again with another review. I got a bunch of stuff I need to review. We're trying to play catch up. All right, so we did some solar lights. I'm going to combine both of these into the same video because even though they're not from the same company, they're kind of the same product. So I don't see the need of doing these separately. Let me go get them. Hang on. Okay, so the first one, and again, I bought all of these things off of Amazon. I'm not sponsored. Wish I was, but I'm totally not, right? Like, I paid for all this stuff, okay? Yeah, out of my own pocket, full fee. I like it, so I'm sending it your way. You can't get more unbiased other than I like it, but I like it because it does what it says it's gonna do. So anyway, this is called Necktack. It is Nektec. As usual, I will find my links where I purchased this from Amazon, and I will put those in the description bar down below. It will be the first two descriptions so that you do not have to flow through all of my things, although you should be, right, to find what you were looking for. We'll put those at the top. But go ahead and scroll down. You'll find my Facebooks, my TikToks, all the things. My Amazon wish list for the kitties, because that's the whole reason we do said channel, is to save our itty bitty kitties. I got 11 of these suckers right now, so y'all help a sister out, would you? Would you? Yeah, that'd be great. All right, so these are solar spotlights. I have 4 of these right now. I will try to go out if I can and get some shots of what these look like at night. I already have shots of the Pat Life because I did that a really long time ago. And I've just been hanging on to the film. I told you guys, I'm behind, but I don't think that I've got any video of these. And we did have these out around Halloween. I have these set in front of my lion, which is a spitting lion into a tiny little pond that's right in the front of my house. That is uplighting him. And then the other 2, I have them on the side property in the Princess Garden. We have them on the bottom tier, closest to the fence, facing up to uplight the very 2 large urns, the urn pots. So it's kind of uplighting the second tier of the wall. You'll see when I put the video in. Let's just go ahead and we'll put it right here. All right, there is a shot of the front lion. This is actually after midnight, so you can see how bright that still is. I also have one at the front of my window. You can see how bright that is. Let me put you on pause. We'll walk over to the gate. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Those are my 2 pots on my wall. Wipe that off a little. You can see the urns are lit up a little bit. But again, this is after midnight. They're still going. And then you can see my house. My front porch light is not on. All of that light that you see, except for that one over there, that is all from the solar spotlights. So we'll come around to the front. Y'all hear them chitty dids going. And there you go. You can see how bright those are. They're not obnoxious, but they're bright enough that they uplight the house softly. So there you go. You got your solar spotlights in warm white. And then we have our walkway, which we already put a video in. But hey, why not? Let's walk around. There you go. Some of them are working, some of them aren't. They're starting to slow down a little bit after midnight, but they still look good. Right? And they're solar. So They've been working really good. We have had absolutely zero problems with these things. They go into the ground pretty well. They've got some pretty good sturdy spikes. They light up pretty well. I've not had any of them dim out, and they go for quite some time as well before they turn off. They'll go for hours and hours. I mean, I'm in bed by the time those things aren't shining anymore. I'm just saying, and we stay up late. So I don't remember how much these were, but again, it will be in the description box down below. These are really good spotlights if you're just wanting to uplight areas, certain areas, and you're not, I don't want to run wires, right? Like, first off, it's expensive. And secondly, I mean, I've got a lot of established landscaping. I mean, I've been in my home for 20 years now, so my landscaping is very established. I'm not real into digging a lot of stuff up to be pushing some wires in and paying for some more electric, right? So we try to do solar where we can. Solar's made it a long way. When it first came out, you know, solar lights, first off, didn't work very well. And secondly, the color of them was just nauseating, to be quite honest with you. I do not like that cool white light that looks very blue. It's nauseating to me. I can't stand it. This is not that, okay? These are, and I will specifically look for warmer lights. I think these are LED as well on top of it. But I always look for the warmer white because I just simply don't, sorry to get the ring light off there, I don't like the color of typical solar. So solar's it's changed a lot in the last 10 years, to be quite honest with you. I think they've made great strides, and not only are they bright, but they're attractive. They look pretty. They look more like standard lighting that you would have wired in, which was the whole reason I haven't done solar lighting, because they didn't have it up till that time. Most of my Christmas lights are either LED and or solar now as well. LED was the same way. Their colors were always a little off, you'd say. Nowadays, they're starting to kind of catch up to where the colored lights are more of a true color. They're not that kind of digital color like digital clocks, digital green, digital blue, digital red. We're getting more into the more soft natural colors, and their whites are more of a soft natural light instead of that ice blue that looks very digital and very fake, I guess you'd say. That's a good way of putting it. Fake. I want like the normal, what the electricity lights look like, right? Yeah, so this is what you're gonna get with that. I'm really super happy with these. I will probably end up buying more of these and like uplighting trees and things of that nature. I'm just honestly trying to get the garden done next door before I start doing those things. So let's move on to the next one, okay? Okay. All right, so the next one that we're gonna talk about, and I think I have some in here because I didn't need them all. I had to buy a couple of sets. These are up my walkway. I love these lights for a couple of reasons. One, they're solar. Two, they're LED. Three, they are a warm light. And four, they put the prettiest shadow pattern on my walkway. Like, it's really attractive. We'll put the video right here of what that looks like. Okay, I just want to show the lights at night for the review. You can kind of see, we'll back up here a little bit. They give just enough ambient light. You can see where you're going, right? But they're not absurd, I guess, with that blue color. I love the pattern that it puts on the sidewalk as well. It's very pretty, and it's just enough where you can see what you need to see without it being too invasive and very decorative. Isn't that pretty? And it looks good. Doesn't look like a landing strip. Let's turn around and I'll show you from the other direction. See how nice that looks? So that way people can see what they look like in the review at night. They are beautiful. This was one of the reasons that I purchased them, because I saw a picture of how that looked and I hoped the picture was accurate, which it is. So there you go. They are beautiful, and hopefully this will help you decide on whether or not you want to purchase these lights. It's very twinkly, isn't it? Right? Right? Okay, so good, bad, and the ugly. Mostly good. Tiny little bit of bad. Don't really think there's ugly. So they come in a box of 6 is how they come. And they will give you the pole, the stake, which you'll do like that, right? And then the light goes on top of them. And this is what the light looks like. Now, this glass, the way they have this glass in here, that's what does that little kind of twinkle pattern, where it just looks like a bunch of stars on your walkway. I really, really, really like these. You have to take the top off. There's batteries in here, which you can get to. We will, don't want to do that. Let me take this out. See if there's batteries in here. I don't know if there is or not. This might be one of the ones that wasn't working. Let me see. Oh, okay. They just have normal AA batteries, right? So that makes things really easy. You're not having to look for some crazy, strange battery that, you know, you only got with this and no one else sells it, right? Kind of thing. But there's usually a tab right there and you have to pull the tab out so that it works. And then there's the on-off switch. This is one of the ones that I think is not working. We have had a couple of them that for really no reason at all, they don't come on. I don't know if it's just a bad like switch in here somewhere where something maybe have gotten corroded, and so you're not getting a good connection per se with them. I've only had a couple of them that have done that. I'm sure if I got with a company, they would probably replace the ones that weren't lighting. I kind of let it go, really, to be quite honest with you. They all work. I've had a couple that have kind of crapped out on me that it didn't seem to matter what I did to it. They just didn't work. The new battery didn't work in it. For some reason, I just had an issue. Not everybody has that issue, but if you do, you can get a hold of the company and they'll do you right. Again, most of the time through Amazon, I don't really have any trouble with any of my purchases through Amazon. I can, contact the seller directly, and generally I'm taken care of. Pretty much, I don't think I've ever gotten mad at anybody that I've purchased through Amazon, to be quite honest with you. Amazon's pretty safe. They're pretty safe. But I mean, I like this enough that I bought either 2 or 3 boxes because I either ran out and or I needed to change some of these because we just couldn't get them to work. They are really, really, really pretty outside. Very easy to do. And I like the way they look. They're very attractive. So there you go. That's what that is. The company, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Gigalumi. Anybody want to try that? Gialumia? Gialumia? Good thing I'm not paid because I don't think that I got that right. But this set is the bronze finished with clear ribbed glass. It is a metal construction, and these are warm white LEDs. I always look for warm white, but it comes in a big box like this so that you can see that. And you saw the video out front, so you saw how pretty they are. They really are very attractive. I'll be honest, nobody has these lights, right? Nobody. Let me put these down. I am also a person that when I buy things for my landscaping, I like to have things that not everybody else and their mother has. Same things with my plantings. I want to have different plantings. I don't want to have what everybody else and their mother has. So I've learned how to be a very patient person, because that generally means that we're going to have to order things online, because if I buy things locally, a lot of times, sorry local people, it is what it is. I'm going to have the same product everybody else has because we're all shopping at the same place. You know what I mean? I'm a little extra when it comes places like that. So I am going to do my best to get the prince to get out and do some drone shots of the Princess Garden, because we haven't done any since we backfilled 2 years ago. it's taken that long to get all the grass to grow in. Yeah, we're getting ready to have the light poles installed. We have 4 lamp posts that we are having installed and the irrigation for the side. So I might wait until the lamp posts are installed before we do the drone shot. So that way you can see more than just the grass. What has changed over there? All the backfill was done. All the grass is now filled in. We have the fencing all the way around the perimeter now. And that's it so far. That's a lot, believe it or not. Oh, and we also put the 10 by 10 Italian stone pad on the bottom tier. The Prince and I did that all by ourselves. I put that video out a really long time ago, all by itself, a couple of years ago, actually, all by itself. So that may or may not have been in some of those drone shots, but we'll try to get some more of those to get you an update on the Princess Garden. I think the next thing we're doing is the back deck. I have the demo already. Don't have anything else, so that will probably be in 2 series as well, because that's going to take a while to get that done, and we'll speed things up a little bit. But the weather has not been kind, so we still have to get started on that. I've done the demo, and that's all that's gotten done. This is my life. I have 11 kittens right now, right? So y'all are gonna know, because I keep saying I have 11 kittens regardless of when these videos are coming out. Y'all know that they were probably videotaped within a few days of each other. But anyway, look, we won't tell, right? You guys won't tell. You won't tell. No, I didn't think you tell. Thank you. Thank you for keeping my secret. I appreciate it. All right, we are almost 14 minutes in, so I think we'll go ahead and cut this video for our landscaping outdoor solar LED lighting. Yeah, say that 3 times real fast. All right, you guys know the rules. You stay out of trouble now, but if you can't, don't get caught. Until then, y'all have a safe day. Oh, I screwed that up. Let's rewind that. Rewind. Y'all stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Love you, bye.